I'm a little nervous tonight. I want things to be right. Nice hat. Pulled down over your face. It's a very important night. Be busy. Do something. Come on, dummy. Come on. Now, it's time. Live and in living color. The greatest world's heavyweight champion in the history of this great sport. And it's my pleasure to introduce...
It's Sunday night, and the week's been rough. Maybe you didn't catch up on all your wrestling stuff. Welcome to a show you can trust, with Nathan Has Skill Pumps and Giandra LaBeouf. Illuminerdi Wrestling Order, keeping up with everything wrestling every week, kinda sorta. If you missed it, we got you. We might have missed it too. So let's talk through the stuff we did get to. Down under like a didgeridoo, but aim at the top spot. Power Rangers show, we looking at you. It's all the same Illuminerdi crew, but our show is COVID sick. Y'all, seasonal flu. We've been through a producer or two. Now Shay's riding with us and he's stuck like glue. We all R-rated. With curse words, weed, liquor, and brew. But we ask Joe for forgiveness, not permission. I thought that you knew. Hey, is this gonna get me in trouble, man?
We're live.
Yep.
Pumps for life.
Sure am.
For life, Pumps. Pumps, like Shay said, see what happens when we start on time?
Yeah. Right on time.
Right on, yep. 8:18.
TikTok.
This is when we go off every week.
Every Sunday night.
Hello. And welcome. I just got up from a nap. To the Illuminerdi Wrestling Order. My name is Nathan Has Skill. This is Pumps. How was your week, buddy?
Pretty good. Saw the Chili Peppers on Friday night.
Did you?
Yeah, it was a real good show. The people watching was... So, yeah.
How many, was outdoor, indoor?
Yeah, it was at the SummerSlam, Nissan Stadium.
Oh, so it was where we saw it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Did they do all the hits?
Yeah, I want to say like 4 new songs, but, mostly hits.
That's good.
Yeah, it was
How
real
long
good.
did they play for?
Hour and 15.
This motherfucker, Shay, just put a cloth over his camera.
Oh, Lord.
So we can't see him dragging a dead body out of it.
Wrapping up a corpse in a carpet.
Yeah, I kind of appreciate that.
Yeah,
that he didn't want to make us accomplices to
respect
a kidnapping or anything like that. So, needless to say, we're probably not going to get any pictures up next to us while we're doing. No, not today.
Zero chance.
No. We have a better chance of getting our man on the street interviews up after requesting it for 3 weeks in a row.
Hey, speaking of weeks, how was yours?
Yeah, I saw what you did there. It was all right. I was laid up a lot of the week, especially Friday, with some sciatic back situations.
Verde Plus for all your pain.
Yeah, exactly. It's so fun. Happens to me a couple times a year. It's pretty awful, and then it kind of goes away. I don't really know any way else to remedy said back situation, but what are you gonna do?
Like it in.
There we leave. So,
yes,
there was wrestling this week.
Your sciatica returned, much like much of the fired wrestlers from WWE.
Much of the fired wrestlers from WWE have just. It's an all-out. Who can we re-sign that Vince just fucking decided to let go a month and a half ago?
Budget cuts, pal. I gotta pay off more interns.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking A, dude.
Also, I think the number is now at like 21 million.
And this is all together or new from...
No, this is cumulative. So.
People are getting paid, bro.
Man, I tell you what.
They were.
Better watch out. Once the FBI gets done in Mar-a-Lago, they're going to be hitting up Titan Towers.
I know, right? Well, he's already out. He's got everything cleaned out of that office. You think? You think he took home the big Tyrannosaurus Rex head?
I mean, that's where I'd keep a USB drive, wouldn't you?
You know what? Now we're fucking talking. This is what happened if we got rich.
Yes.
All right. Let's start in AEW this week.
Alrighty. Quake by the Lake.
Quake by the Lake.
Did you notice the Easter eggs in the graphic?
No.
No.
What were the Easter eggs in the graphic? I know you're not talking about our graphic.
No, God, no. We don't even have
our
graphics.
graphic is just a word.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
No, so there was Hookhausen was in a boat on the lake.
Uh-huh.
And Orange Cassidy was tucked off under a tree on the cliff.
Oh, I get it. Orange, like an orange tree.
Well, I didn't think it was that deep. I just think it was, I don't know.
Oh, Tony Khan, you clever son of a bitch.
Oh, you rapscallion. You know I popped for Hookhausen in the boat, though. That was...
Yeah. That's about the only thing popping for Hookhausen right now, because Danhausen is spiraling fast in my book, buddy.
Well, that's Rampage, and we're on Dynamite,
No,
so...
Just about got his 15 minutes are up. All right. We starts off with a coffin match.
Sure did. Hot start.
Darby King and Darby Allin. And it was violent.
I'd like to report we have a graphic on YouTube.
We do. What did we get?
It just says All Elite Wrestling. My man's really phoning it in tonight.
It just says All Elite. This is what they're talking about. All Elite.
Yep.
I like it.
I'm here for it. Good for you, Shay. Multitask, brother.
Do your thing, dude.
Make sure your mic's muted. That's all I ask.
Brody and Darby sure did beat each other up.
They had one of them their matches.
Yeah, Darby Allin is going to really injure himself at some point, isn't he?
He's here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah. And I was like, here's the problem. When you have that kind of style, and then you get hurt and you can't do it anymore, I don't think Darby can get past that.
Well, no, he's not going to switch to like a technical grappler.
But what else could he do then? So he's just like, fuck it, I'm just going to get hurt, and then when I get hurt, my career's kind of just over?
Yeah, he said that.
Oh, he did?
I mean, years ago.
On our show?
Year or so. Yes.
He's on our show?
Yes, he was on our show.
Go on, what did he say?
No, he said, I'm going to do this for a short time. I'm going to go balls to the wall, and when I'm done, I'm done.
Huh.
I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but...
Right. All right, well, what'd you think of the match?
I mean, it was good. I think Julia Hart needs to commit fully to the gimmick and dye her hair jet black, because that would be hot.
I agree.
What else?
Bloody blood.
Somebody asked on commentary, how did Sting get into the coffin? And Taz responded with, well, the lights went out, and I fucking lost it. So now it's not only Jim Ross shitting on the product on TV, it's everybody. So, yeah.
When Sting was in the coffin and what's his face kicked open the hood or whatever, the lid.
Yes.
And then proceeded to just let Sting kind of old man out of the coffin.
Yeah, he just kind of
before doing it, before attempting a kick or anything.
Yeah, he was just so stunned that Sting was in the coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brody King had face paint.
Sure did.
I think that was to accentuate the blood letting.
Would agree.
How long has Brody King done the dog face gremlin? Oh thing. Is that part of his fucking Because this is the first week I noticed it.
He usually only does it before the cannonball that he
That's
does.
what I thought, yeah.
Yeah. So
gotcha. Yeah, these two dudes had a match.
They tore it down for the curtain jerking match on a 90-minute program.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think you need these on weekly television.
No.
I just
every once in a while, like once a month,
sure,
a good gimmick match, pop a rating, absolutely.
Right.
But I mean, and then also knowing now what we were going to see in the main event, like,
yeah, we'll get there. I actually have notes there. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Let me see. Yeah, I did. I started writing some things down this week. Hold on.
Wow. Well,
okay.
We're not at the main event, so it's
okay. No, I know. I got it. Okay. All right, yeah. So we had Brody King and Darby Allin. Darby Allin finally gets a win. I liked the finish. I thought it was timed really well with Brody King getting choked and then falling directly into the coffin with the lid shutting at this exact moment it was supposed to shut. And I thought the timing of that was great.
Yeah. I said it when he was in New Japan. Brody King's the real deal.
Right. So now are we going to get Aleister Black and Sting? Looks like, right?
I don't see Sting doing a singles match.
Right.
I don't know. I'm sure you might remember Team Taz versus Darby and Sting. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Warehouse match? I could see something cinematic.
I liked that, actually.
I loved it. Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't do them often, but when they do, they're pretty good. But I also love Stadium Stampede, and you can't stand it. So
right. Well, Stadium Stampede wasn't like the warehouse match.
No, but I mean there were elements.
Sure.
There was pre-tape. There was
right. Stadium the warehouse shit was like a full edited movie.
Right. Yeah.
Next we had, which was hilariously called a tag team tornado match, because they made a real effort to let the people know that they don't have to make tags.
Yes.
What's the fucking difference in any other tag team match that's ever in AEW?
Well, there's the illusion of a tag match.
When they said that, I legit went, ha ha!
Yeah.
And that's nothing against Penta and Phoenix and
no
Idolo and Roosh. They had a great match. I just thought, the AEW officiating
whenever you see Rick Knox, run for the hills because it's gonna be bad. So
yeah.
My only note on this is that Andrade's music is basura, bro.
Everybody's music in AEW is basura. Except for the Gun Club.
Okay.
I love their music, man. They don't play it loud enough. You can't hear it. Anyway, we'll get there.
Well, I know a guy that actually does PA for AEW, so I can make that happen.
And is he asleep?
He's usually on his phone somewhere in the arena.
But that's not but I mean, like, it doesn't come through the television good enough.
Oh, I know. It's a truck issue. It's not in the arena.
Yeah. Who won this? Roosh and Idolo?
Andrade.
Yeah.
See? And next week
we have the trios thing, right?
Dragon Lee and the Death Triangle. Dragon Lee is joining Roosh and Andrade and Death Triangle.
And why do I know who Dragon Lee is?
He was in Lucha Underground and was also in... I think he's been on AEW before. Maybe for a one-off. Like in a casino battle royal or something.
Right. Again, this just goes back to what I said last week. They bring these guys in with no explanation of who... They expect people to know, and it bothers me.
Yeah, well, they did it again on Rampage, but we're not there yet. So.
Yep, no, we are not. The Young Bucks and the Dark Order had a thing backstage, which was
Should have been on BTE. This didn't need TV
hilariously
time.
bad.
Did not need television time.
Nope, not at all. Where Hangman is sticking with the Dark Order because they were with them.
Yeah.
And the Young Bucks are fake mad.
Yeah. I mean, we all know where this is going. Just do it.
Right.
Just do it.
just let's just do it.
Like, we all know who's coming. You know,
Kenny Omega, right?
Well, yeah, unless they're gonna resurrect Marty Scurll, which he's gone dark on social media. So I mean, I would shit directly in my pants if that happened. But stranger things have happened.
So you're saying, Kenny Omega's gonna come back with the Bucks to win this whole trios thing, right?
Yeah, that way they don't have to put over FTR.
It's unbelievable.
Well, I didn't do it. I'm not the EVP. I don't book the division.
This is why Cody left. Next,
you're not wrong.
We had Luchasaurus versus some guy I've never heard of for no reason whatsoever, and the Christian Jungle Boy feud has gone from I'm so into this to I could give a fuck less.
Yep.
In a matter of weeks.
Yep. There could be the only thing that people have been saying online is Luchasaurus has yet to put his hands on Christian. Possibly double swerve. I don't know. But you're right. This has gone from wow, this could be great to well, that was a thing that happened.
Right. I agree.
So yeah.
We had a Miro promo where he's being tried to be lured into the House of Black.
Yeah, my notes on this promo are ... What?
Yeah, I didn't understand it either unless Lana's showing up.
I mean, he had a great line of, hell is empty because all the devils are here.
Right.
But, I mean, I'd like to see more of Miro. How many people are the House of Black officially feuding with now? Like 6? They've got the Sting and Darby thing. They've got this thing with Miro. Right. They've got whatever they do on Dark, because I know they're on Dark a bunch.
Yeah.
I think they had something going on with the Factory. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Double Crossosaurus, says Verby.
Oh shit, here we go. People are in.
Yes, please. Drop it in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know. They keep doing the stop-start thing with Miro, and it's weird to me. Like, he shows up for a couple weeks in a row, and then he goes away.
Unfortunately, that's everybody, though.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Short term. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just...
Right.
It's a problem, Even, FTR, Danielson, everybody start, stop.
Yeah, they need some more continuity.
Yeah.
Week to week. Seems like they were gabbing it. It seemed like just a month ago they were like had consistent shit happening, and then I don't know. They have a pay-per-view and it all goes to shit.
Well, traditionally by now they would have picked it back up because Double or Nothing is getting closer and closer. I think we're 5 weeks out. So this should be more consistent, more cohesive, but
right.
I just don't know.
Next, we had Mark Henry interview Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, it was fantastic promo.
QT in the Factory. I don't know why these guys have television time each week.
They should be on Dark exclusively.
Yes, I agree. I don't even know what happened. QT's wrestling, or Hobbs. Somebody's wrestling Ricky Starks.
Yes, Aaron Solo wrestled Stark.
Got it. Okay. And who the fuck is that?
He was engaged to Bailey. That's his claim to fame.
Okay. And we're just supposed to know who this is.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Well, I mean, if you're not watching Dark and, Road 2s on YouTube and the 18 hours of content that they put on there.
But who is?
I don't know.
Like, I don't know. You can't expect that much out of your audience. You really can't. Right?
No. I mean, real life is a thing. It's not. I mean, they expect a level of dedication that Attitude Era and Monday Night Wars era of dedication, but there wasn't even that much content then.
Right.
And even still, the numbers for Shotgun Saturday Night were not gangbusters. You know what I mean?
And you didn't need to watch Shotgun Saturday Night to understand a guy that's going to show up on Monday.
No.
At all.
No.
They don't do that. Or they didn't do that, should I say.
Right.
All right. Sanjay Dutt, Jay Lethal, and Saddam Singh and Wardlow are doing their thing, and then who comes out? FTR to sprinkle some of that revival dust on Wardlow. But that's all that is, right?
Yeah. They're just legitimizing stamp of approval.
You put FTR with anybody, and that guy gets immediately boosted.
Yeah.
In his singles career.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill versus Madison Rayne.
Oh boy.
Didn't watch it.
My notes are okay, Jade. Impressed me? Nope. Still the shits. And I said it last week. If Madison Rayne couldn't drag Jade kicking and screaming to a good match, I don't think anybody can. I mean, Madison's a 17-year vet. There were spots where Jade looked better than Madison, and there was plenty of spots where Madison looked better than Jade. So I don't know anymore.
Right.
I don't know. What, 30, 37, 38, 36 and 0?
Yeah.
Strap in for 14 more wins, I guess, and then maybe something. I don't know.
Maybe Sasha shows up.
Maybe. I mean, Athena's not going to take it off of her.
No, she should.
She should, but she's not going to. I mean, Statlander's hurt, so that's not going to happen. Ruby Soho had a arm injury, so who knows where she is. Like, these people come in with so much momentum and then just disappear. I don't like it.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, even Sheeta. Where the hell's Sheeta been? I mean, she could be hurt. I don't know.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know.
Main event time.
Oh, Jade's music is the worst, says Verby.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is. It's no Gun Club. It's no Gun Club music. The Gun Club has the best theme. The Gun Club and FTR are the two best themes in AEW, and it's not even fucking close.
You are so far off on this.
Oh, yes.
Just because we haven't heard Battle Cry no. It starts at Kenny Omega, and everyone else is playing catch-up in the music department.
No, bro. The Gun Club shit slaps. That shit sounds like Logan's Run.
Nothing compares to Battle Cry. Nothing. I listen to Battle Cry on my way to work to get jazzed up for the day.
Well, I listen to the Gun Club's theme to eat edibles.
Verde Plus for all your edible and flower needs.
Main event time, and this is the match that I have notes on.
Okay, here we go.
Jonathan Moxley Esquire.
Sir Jonathan Good.
Versus one of the four faces of Jericho.
Yes.
And that was one of my notes.
Battle Cry's over in the chat, by the way. Thank you, chat.
Okay, so there's the Painmaker.
Yes.
Lionheart.
Yes.
The Wizard.
Yes.
Le Champion.
Yes.
And that's it, right?
Well, there's the list of Jericho.
No. I'm just talking in AEW. The Champion was like the first one, right?
Yeah, the Champion was the first.
Right.
So,
I this 4 Faces of Jericho
unless you
thing,
count the Painmaker, because that was New Japan, which led into. So,
but he's done it. He didn't
yeah.
It's Christopher. It's too much. I don't.
Oh, but when Foley had 3 faces.
Foley was doing it in 1997. Okay? And it was hilarity. I do say this with a caveat because I have been listening to Foley's new podcast and it's fantastic.
Oh, is that on the Conrad Network or?
You know it is.
Of course it is.
Foley is pod.
Of course it is.
And it's really, really well done. It's get how well spoken Mick Foley is. He's super. He tells a very good story. And I listened to the Dude Love episode, and I just forgot how great that debut of that character, how they got there, like, you know, just a bunch of backstage stuff that he talks about. I highly recommend it. The reason I don't think the Jericho thing works is because if you're a casual wrestling fan and you tune in occasionally, every time you tune in, Chris Jericho is somebody different.
Yes.
And I don't think that works as well as it does for a Mankind or Mick Foley. You know what I mean? Because Mick Foley's guys are all kind of the same. They just...
Well, they blended together
like
after a while.
Fractured personality thing where Jericho is just like, hey, this week I've got yellow pants on, so I wrestle different. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but again, it's a nod to the, you know, super smart fans that don't need Excalibur to explain to them that he was Corazon de Leon in Arena Mexico.
right?
You know, that he wrestled a banger with Sabu in a gymnasium in 1995. Like, I think I have that tape, by the way. Weird flex. But anyway. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think that a casual fan is tuning into a main event, you know, at 8:30 on a Wednesday. You know what I mean? Well, 8:30 Central. But I get what you're saying. If somebody was to see that, they'd be like, "Oh, there's that Jericho guy. Why is he different? Why is he wearing this vest?" I get it.
Yeah, I just kind of...
I think the first thing people would say is, "Where's the light up jacket?"
Sure, or any, like, he just doesn't...
Yeah.
He doesn't... I don't know. Like, I appreciate him reinventing himself on a fucking monthly basis, I guess.
Every decade.
Yeah, but, you know, at some point, enough is enough. Too much blood.
Well,
Too much blood.
one was hard way though.
It was, which one? I thought there was too much blood before Jericho had him in the fucking Lion Tamer and was doing the Steve Austin blood.
Well, that's because, yeah, Jericho was hard way. Moxley somehow bladed his ear because they wanted to recreate the Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton spot.
Yeah, the earring thing, I wasn't there for that either.
Yeah, I've said it, and I'll take that. I'll take the hate. You can hate on me all you want. I don't care. Moxley is not the wrestler of the year, the best. It's paint by numbers. It's the same thing. He's going to wrestle for 2 minutes, go down and get juice, do his weird thing, brawl again, and, you know,
yes,
go for the choke. Like, you could set your watch
to
it.
Not a fan.
I'm over it. I think he was the wrong choice to put the belt on. I don't want to see him in Punk.
Yeah, we'll get there. I have another.
I know.
Can we talk about the referee?
We can talk about Aubrey, sure.
Did you see her drop the belt at the beginning when you threw it to her?
It's not ringing any bells. I'm just so ingrained that she's had to chase around the turnbuckle posts to try to not see the bat, and it's just
Well, here that's where I'm getting to next. So
yeah.
she watches him undo the turnbuckle. Literally watches it as he undoes it. Boom. Goes to the next one. Undoes that one. Watching. Then waits for him to throw the buckles to the ground and then commences to pick them up and start to try to tie them back on. Please explain that to me.
There's no logical explanation. The only explanation is I have to look busy so this foolishness in the corner can happen. And that's it.
And that was the best they could. I mean, her looking at him undoing the turnbuckles, because she could have been like, bruh, you keep undoing that turnbuckle, I'm disqualifying you. You're out of here.
Yeah.
You're out of here.
Yeah.
It just looks bad. It looks bad. That whole end piece, and then Sammy overthrew him through the back over the
country mile.
But you know what though? Those kind of flubs I like in pro wrestling. I don't like it to be too, you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff makes it seem at least kind of real or realer. Should I?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It would have been different if it was mixed in with anything other than this. That was so, again, Moxley match, paint by numbers. You know, I don't know. I don't see the appeal. Like, it was cool at first when he came in and did the deal with Kenny at, was that All, or was that might have been Double or Nothing or All Out? I'm not sure. Off the casino, when he hit him off the casino chips and made his big entrance. That was cool. I was there for that, but I don't know. I don't know.
Moxley wins.
Yeah.
And then Punk comes out
to save him. Yeah.
Oh wait, he came out prior to him winning, correct? Yeah.
No. Because the JAS.
That's right.
did the stuff, and then Blackpool came out to save Mox, and then there was Outnumbered because. Yep.
Correct.
Or was this was this the one that Eddie and Ortiz were involved in, or was that last week?
I think that was last week.
Okay.
So
yeah, they were a man down.
Jericho Punk didn't strike fear in me.
He was awfully wet.
Yeah, he was awfully wet. He had an awfully long gray beard.
Yeah.
And he was hopping on one foot, but he didn't run well.
As long as he could run them ropes, brother. 18 by 18.
That's true. They did the big Hogan and Rock fucking, Warrior, Hogan, whoever, Sting, Flair, whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yeah, the back-to-back. And
the crowd blew it.
The crowd went mild.
Crowd couldn't have cared less.
Nope.
I felt bad for him. I mean, I didn't feel bad for him, but you know what I mean. Like,
I think it just further proves that Moxley was not the one to put the belt on.
Right.
You had a perfect opportunity to put this on a young newcomer. Someone, steals one out of nowhere. So,
Moving
and
on
then
to
of course
Rampage.
Punk comes back and takes the title, but
right, of course.
Went with old reliable.
Moving on to Rampage.
This was
Wake by the lake.
So good I didn't even take notes. Wow. Except for one match.
This was not great at all. At all. Brian Danielson, whatever the fuck, had a good promo at the beginning of the show, kicking it off well, I thought.
Yeah, Verby Bryan would have been the choice to put the belt on, but yeah, he was injured, so. I still think you should have put it on a New Japan guy. Would have drawn some intrigue.
Of course you do.
If it's from Japan, from the wrestling world.
So? So they cannot put it on a guy that can't speak English.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Okay, who talked for Yokozuna, even though he was Samoan and not Japanese? That would be Jim Cornette.
That's an exception to a rule.
Rules are meant to be broken. CECW.
Give me another one.
Great Khali.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm not even gonna justify that.
But you could have done New Japan holding the belt hostage. You could have done it. It could have been something.
That sounds
yes.
Great if you have guys that can speak and get it
okay,
over.
Then put Kenta in it. Kenta was in NXT. He speaks English. Done and done.
Does he speak English like Shinsuke Nakamura speaks
better?
English? How much better?
All right. Well, the chat's Verby's not with me on the New Japan hostage angle, but it would have been something. I don't know.
Then they had just out of nowhere a AAA mixed tag team championship match.
Yeah, that one. That was I don't know what Dorian is paying Tony Khan. He might be, paying him off in Perico, but
bro, they came out with belts on, and I had to take a double. What is there another? What are the mixed tag championships? What the fuck are these?
I don't know.
What is AAA getting out of this?
That's what I'm saying. I think Dorian is supplying him with pounds and kilos of the finest Peruvian or something. I don't know. Maybe
because not like their guys go on their show, right?
They do, but we never see it, and that's why Andrade wouldn't wrestle at Forbidden Door, because New Japan and AAA have beef. So. Yeah, and I don't even know when they won these titles because they were literally in Paris getting married last week.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. It made so little sense. I fast forwarded it.
I mean, if there ever was a perfect opportunity for a promo package in a picture-in-picture package showing them winning these belts that we've never seen or heard of or knew they even existed until they legitimately showed up on our television, this would have been it. And I will give you Triple H, Paul, I will give you your flowers. They explain I don't need to watch week to week because when a pay-per-view comes on, I know I get 5 to 10 minutes of explanation of how we got here.
Right. I agree. And speaking of not knowing where the fuck anything came from, who are the Trust Busters?
You didn't even talk about the match? You didn't talk about Dante and Sky Blue?
I didn't watch it.
Oh. Well.
Okay, well, you can talk about it.
I mean, they
were guys wrestling girls, or did they have to tag?
No. It was.
It's not Attitude Era tax match. It's mixed tag match.
It wasn't China winning the Intercontinental belt. No.
Okay, got it.
No. I mean, both of these girls are not great. They had one cool spot where Dante used Ty Mello now as
Well, why is she that? Why did she change her name?
I don't know. Maybe her ex-husband was Conti. I legitimately don't know. I don't know. But any hoozle. Yeah, so Dante used Ty for a springboard spot. He jumped on her back, jumped onto Sammy. That was it. This was, I don't know.
Who the fuck are the Trust Busters? And why is one of them named Slim J?
Yeah, I don't know who this James Ellsworth guy is. I know one of them is Davari's shoot brother.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you now, who is this millionaire Indian dude? They don't explain anything.
I want to say it was on Dark.
But how can you debut people on something nobody watches and then expect them to just know who they are? It
I agree.
Makes no sense.
I agree. And this is where your announcers need to tell the story.
Or have a package. Be like, oh shit, you missed on Dark. This dude came out and did this. You should watch it. They don't even do that.
No, they don't. They don't. Also, this was the first time we've seen Sonny Kiss on television in 2 years almost, since the pandemic. And I know you're not a Sonny Kiss fan, but they're an AEW original.
Oh, great.
So
was fucking Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
Okay. What'd you think of Parker Boudreaux?
Yeah, so this is another a debut.
An NXT cast-off.
Again. I know who he is because I've seen him on NXT.
Right.
There's no explanation. Just here's this guy that we hope you watched the other show. Right?
Well,
I
mean, it's a good and a bad thing because on NXT he was not used well at all.
He wasn't. He was in a jumpsuit. He's like a Michael Myers kind of character.
Yes, correct. And I guarantee that was the brainchild for it.
Right.
I mean, somebody that looks like that either had a really bad attitude or they just didn't think he had it. Because
I'm not sure if he has it either. I don't think he can talk.
No, not at all.
I think
because he's always had a mouthpiece.
Athletic nails.
Well, when he was coming out of college, everybody said he was the next Brock, and I'm just like, that's pretty high praise.
He does have he has a Yosemite Sam tattoo on his chest.
Yeah, is that problematic? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure either. You would think it was probably more problematic than me, but
well, I mean, as someone who has cartoon tattoos, I don't know.
Yeah, so the Truth Busters or the Trust Busters were just supposed to know who the fuck these people are.
Apparently.
The main guy's name is Davari, I think, right?
He is one of the Davaris, yes.
Now, there's been multiple Davaris. Are these like Doink the Clowns?
No, they're brothers.
This is not the same Davari that...
No. There are multiple Davaris. This is Lee Moriarty or Lee Minority and yes. Leo Rush and Leon Rush.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Who was the one that was in WWE?
Sean
Davari.
Yes.
And this guy's name is
Aria? I believe so.
Like Stark?
Well, if winter's coming, it's coming. I don't know what to tell you. If only we had a producer that could look these things up on the fly for us.
Yeah. So Peter Bordeaux, let's see more. I don't like.
Who's that?
Who?
Parker.
Peter Bordeaux.
Parker.
Oh, his name's Parker?
Yeah.
Oh. Peter Parker Bordeaux.
Yes, Peter Parker Bordeaux.
Peter Parker and the Bordello of Blood. We'll see what happens, but got a feeling he's just going to be thrown around
in the shuffle.
With the Truth Busters.
This screams Ring of Honor.
Yeah. Next.
Match of the night.
We had the best music on the card. The Gun Club versus Beardhausen.
The actual best music on the card.
Explain to me, Eric Rowan.
Well, he's a tall man with a long beard.
But is he back, or is this like when he came back for that one. He does
shots. It's a per shot deal.
But does he wrestle other places?
I mean, he doesn't seem like the type that would need. I'm sure he was doing quite well for himself with the Wyatt family, so I don't.
You think he saved his money?
I'm assuming, yeah. I mean, he wears, heavy metal band T-shirts and flannel. I don't really think he's out there starving for a paycheck.
Right, I got you. I don't know what one of those has to do with the other, but
well, I assume that they're not expensive.
You can't wear heavy metal band T-shirts and flannel and be both rich and poor.
It's not like Miro walking around in a Versace tracksuit.
That's true, but that's Miro.
Right, who is someone who would need the money.
Fair enough.
That's the correlation.
When Danhausen gets in the ring, he's a joke.
Absolutely not.
He gets pushed around. It's bad, bro. He's bad. Danhausen is 3 weeks away from being regulated to dark or one of those other shows.
Road Warrior pop for Danhausen. They felt that was the quake by the lake, was the pop for Danhausen.
The Gun Club is getting courted by
Stokely Hathaway.
Yeah, the new
Nation.
Mason, the new Clarence Mason and the Nation. Next we had
That's all you have to say about it? You hate Danhausen?
Yeah, it was.
You have my Ring of Honor login. Just watch him in Ring of Honor.
I don't need to watch him in Ring of Honor.
Yes, you do.
I'm watching him week. That's not going to make me like him more weekly.
Well, it should.
Also, I say it every week. The Gun Club is they just wear Shawn Michaels gear, right? That's the deal. That's the arm thing this week. Is not the first time he's worn that, right?
No.
Okay, because it's great. It's great. It's fucking great. It's great. The Gun Club is all right with me. And their music is lit. Next we had Hook. And he looks like a little kid, dude. I don't know.
He's a little kid.
I know. I was all in on Hook, and now his sourpuss fucking face during that whole interview. I feel like he's trying too hard now. Like he's almost buying into his own shit. I don't know.
Well, it's like anything they do. They show it to you the exact same way for weeks and weeks and months, and it's like, okay, right. What else? Like everybody gets stale,
right?
I mean, I'm not going to admit it that I agree with the chat that his book that like someone like Danhausen's booking has been weird. I'm not going to admit that, but I wouldn't disagree with it. I mean, you just have to have some variety. You have to let wrestlers. We've seen him wrestle twice.
We're talking about Hook?
Yes, but I'm saying I'm intertwining the chat with our discussion.
We've seen who wrestle twice? Danhausen?
Hook.
Okay. I don't know. I thought you said something about. Somebody say something about Danhausen.
Yes, they did. The chat was saying that he's been booked weird and that his ROH run was pretty good.
So. I forgot what I was even talking about.
I don't disagree with you on Hook, though.
Yeah, I just like Tony Schiavone almost looks like he could discipline him.
Tony Schiavone has grandkids Hook's age.
That's what I'm saying. Like Tony Schiavone looks like he was out here like, all right, my kid was an asshole. Now he's got to publicly apologize to everybody. Say it, son.
I mean, yeah.
Main event time. Orange Cassidy versus Ari Davari.
Yeah.
I can't believe this was the main event.
I didn't watch it. I was done at this point.
Yeah, I just don't.
If this is your main event, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm sorry.
I don't understand. I don't understand the booking.
No.
Like I don't care that you booked this match. I guess I don't understand the card plate. Like,
Right.
Are they just disillusioned at the fact that they think Orange Cassidy has this huge following? Is that's
Tony legitimately loves Orange Cassidy. Legitimately.
It has to be it.
No, I mean, he dressed up as him for Halloween.
That's problematic.
Yes.
This was
Why?
recent?
When was Halloween?
This just past Halloween?
Either this one or the one before. Yeah.
You don't see how that's problematic?
I mean, it's weird. Yes. It sends
that's
but
clear favoritism.
When
you're supposed to be that's not cool. That would be like if Joe and Battlestar Galactica and Jersey Yeezus Jezzer
Jersey Mike's,
if they dressed up as us for Halloween.
Oh, well.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't disagree with you, but
if I was on the AEW roster, if I went to work and my boss dressed up as another employee, I'd be like, this is weird. Why is this happening?
Well, I don't think you need it explained to you. I think it's pretty cut and dry why it's happening. So,
secret yes, lovers.
I wouldn't go that far, but
all right. Is there any more AEW news and notes?
Chris Statlander had an ACL, MCL injury. She's going to be gone for a while again.
Been one of the cornerstones of Chaos? Or no? Who was she one of the cornerstones of?
I'm not acknowledging what you just said.
What's the gang she's from, man?
The Best Friends.
No, it's the other. They're all part of another gang.
No,
it's from New Japan.
No, women are not on the New Japan roster. Therefore, she is not in Chaos.
No, so I did have it right. You always make me think I don't have it right.
Yeah, it's called no selling, brother.
It's Chaos. Yeah. Get well soon. Chaos isn't the same without you.
Yeah, it's her and Okada, the real cornerstones of Chaos. Chris Statlander and Kazuchika Okada. You're right.
They're actually next in line for the AAA mixed tag team titles.
I'd fuck with that though. I would watch that. I think Okada and Sammy would kind of bang, low key. I mean, Okada and anybody would bang, but whatever.
Is that it? Is that all of our AEW news and notes?
That is the AEW coverage.
Oh, we're gonna get 2 out of 3 falls, Daniel Garcia and Bryan Danielson this week, and I'm here for it.
I hope it goes an hour, so we don't have to watch anything else.
I thought that Daniel Garcia had a pretty good promo this week.
I don't like his look.
I don't like his look either. I like his look better than Slim J.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's a cartoon character. He's the guy from the start of the Offspring video.
How many more? You're right. How many more cartoon characters does AEW need? This is my problem.
Well, they have a literal child.
They have Danhausen,
Orange Cassidy.
They have or they have the entire Dark Order.
Yeah. I mean, would you count Luchasaurus, the literal dinosaur, as he purports to be?
No.
He claims he's a dinosaur.
Because he can throw motherfuckers around for real. Well, Kane said that he was a demon. Or Undertaker said he was a demon from hell. So
yeah, Kane says a lot of things that I don't agree with, but we're not going to go into that. He is. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's the main event of Dynamite this week. WWE. Now, I didn't get to watch all of SmackDown, but I did.
When's Clash of the Castle? That's got to be coming up, isn't it?
I think it's the 2 more weeks, something like that. But WWE is slowly, It's inching better every week.
I told you last week that if you tell me to watch an episode, I will.
I will. It's not there yet. It's not there yet. Kevin Owens really fucked up Ezekiel so bad that he had to be stretchered out,
transported to a medical facility.
Yeah, so I don't know if maybe we're gonna see another three faces of Elias.
We're gonna see
Eldo or
Jim
Elrod,
Bob or whatever his name was.
Elrod
Hubbard.
Finn Balor and Rey Mysterio mixed it up. They're continuing their little. What the fuck was that? Their little. What's happening?
What?
I'm just getting audio in my.
Oh, I got nothing on my end.
No, it's on me. I'm playing a video in my ears. Bobby Lashley and Ciampa wrestled this week, which was a good match for the U.S. title. Bobby Lashley won, but good for Ciampa.
Is he still wearing the Harley race robe, or what's going on?
Yeah, that was this week. He came out in the Harley race robe, which I thought was really cool. Did not see that coming. I know that.
How are we supposed to know who Harley Race is if they don't tell us, Nate?
I low-key think you're right. Now, they showed a picture of it on social media, but they did not show a picture of it during the show, which I thought they should have.
Well, they've never had the best relationship with Harley, so.
That's true. Dolph Ziggler and Chad Gable wrestled. AJ Styles and The Miz wrestled in a no DQ match, which was good. So it was all around a pretty decent card. Nothing, they still have these stories they kind of have to stay in and button up, like the Mysterios and the Judgment Day and stuff like that. But they're inching in the right direction. I haven't watched it, but I heard that Gunter and Nakamura had a really good match on SmackDown for the Intercontinental title. And it seems like they are going back to making the IC belt have some importance.
Oh, I mean, it was always the workers' belt. So
yeah, I agree. So having it, be on those guys.
What's this graphic I'm seeing of Bailey's group, and it looks like Asuka and some people? Shay's giving me the want.
Yeah, that's Bailey's gang, and it's basically it's the three new girls that are back and Bailey, or two new girls that are back and Bailey versus the girls that have been there. So they're kind of, doing that angle. Nothing. I don't think anything happened and if it did, I don't remember.
You wouldn't have watched it. So.
That was of importance.
You wouldn't have watched it.
I think the New Day and the Viking Raiders need to get away from each other. They're still feuding.
War Machine needs to go back to Japan. They need to take a title match with FTR for those New Japan tag belts. Yes, I will shoehorn New Japan into everything I talk about because New Japan is the best.
Then, I forgot to say, I think it was on Raw. After the match with The Miz and AJ Styles, Dexter Loomis.
Oh, yes, I did see he was a return.
I always liked Dexter Loomis.
Yeah.
I thought he had a good thing kind of going. So they brought him back, and he was carried away in the crowd. So WWE is like we were talking about at the beginning of the show, frantically trying to get back some of these talented people. And I'm telling you, I think now more than Bray Wyatt's coming back, and he is going to be pushed to the moon.
That's the rumor is that right? He's. I want to say Sean Ross Sapp or Wade Keller said that the deal is like just being ironed out. It's just a matter of.
And I don't want him back as the Fiend. I'll be honest with you. I like the Fiend.
You like the Louisiana Swamp Preacher Man?
I sure do. I liked Cape Fear Bray Wyatt. I don't think they're going to bring him back as that. I think the Fiend sells more merch.
Oh, the Fiend's merch numbers are. I mean, he sold a $4,500 belt. Name me anyone else in the modern day that's done that. Right. Not named John Cena.
Right. So speaking of returns on SmackDown.
Yeah, big one.
Hit Row.
Mm-hmm.
Return.
Three of Hit Row.
Yeah.
Three of the four.
Swerve Scott didn't make it.
Yeah, the good one still was quaking by the lake.
Yeah, Hit Row, I wasn't a real fan of Hit Row. You know what? I think it's cool. They've got their jobs back. They got a good spot. They got a decent pop. I feel like they kind of got the shaft because they got brought up and then fired like immediately, like a week or two later, right?
Well, B-Fab got fired first, and then the guy that did Buried Treasures bitched about it, and then they promptly got fired. So, yeah.
Yeah. But
I mean, you know what this means, though.
What?
Buried Treasures Season 2. We're coming at you.
That's true.
They got their host back.
Yeah, so Hit Row is back, which is cool. Ronda Rousey is back as well. I thought she was going to take some time off. Apparently, she's not.
What was up with her money bag? What was that all about?
I didn't finish watching SmackDown.
She just had a bag of money?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't get to see it, so I didn't see McIntyre and Madcap versus the Usos, and I didn't see Gunter and Nakamura. I just heard about it.
Gotcha.
And I just saw a photo of that money bag thing too, so I'll have to check that out. I don't know if the chat knows anything more than I do about that situation. There she is in the ring.
Moneybags Rousey. I'm kind of here for Baszler though. Like,
I love Shayna Baszler.
Do something good with Baszler. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Shayna Baszler is great.
Why is Liv Morgan's arm in a sling? Is that from Ronda?
Yes. Yeah, that's why. Was it Asuka?
Well, that's Raw.
No, I know, but I'm thinking of Becky because Becky's arm's in a sling too.
Well, she's out.
No, I know, but they had. Never mind. I was something in my head.
They had two girls with an arm in a sling, and you couldn't tell them apart.
Yeah, and so.
Gotcha.
No, I was saying the reason Asuka and them had to go back up Bianca Belair was because Becky's arm was in a sling, and I was making the same. Never mind. What else do we have here? I think that might be it. Oh, my buddy Ray had a really funny quote this week when we were talking about him and I were talking about AEW and how we thought there was, too much blood on the whole show. Like you got blood in the first match and you got crazy blood in the last match. And Ray said that Tony Khan looks at AEW fans as the Roman mob and the fucking ring is the Coliseum, and he just fucking gives them exactly what he knows they want. Just give them blood and fucking barbed wire.
Yeah.
And I, like we said before, I don't know how successful that's going to be in the long run. I hope it is, but I don't know. I did see that in the video game they are going to have exploding barbed wire death match.
Did you see that footage that I sent you about the video game?
When?
They showed a YouTube clip.
Today?
No, I sent this to you. Maybe I didn't send this to you.
No, because the only footage I've seen is their first footage they showed.
Okay, well, THQ Nordic, the developer.
Yeah, they had some sort of event recently, right?
Right, and the footage they showed looks to me like a mobile game.
Oh, that's not good.
No, and I understand. They even put a disclaimer at the bottom. Are
they super big and bulky and buff?
A little bit,
that's
but
how they looked in the original.
Oh, it was very much No Mercy,
right?
But No Mercy was 26 years ago.
So you're saying we haven't gotten better?
I'm not asking for polished,
2K
RTX.
2K is fucking fun, bro. I don't care what you have to. It's a well-made wrestling game.
The last one wasn't, so I took this one off. But
no, it wasn't. You're right. And I took the last one off because I heard about that. This one is really fun.
Gotcha.
Just, for my 2 cents. This is the first WWE game this year is the first game I bought in 3 years.
Gotcha.
Because I hated the submission. I didn't like
which you never knew you could change until I told you about it.
Well, they changed it for me.
It was always an option, Nate. It was always you can't blame the game for that. That one's on you, brother.
But no, this game is really, really fun. And I'm really looking forward to the AEW game because I'm hoping they can put, isn't Owen Hart going to be in the game?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Do you think that they make deals with some legends that aren't on good terms with the WWE and put them in the game?
I'm sure they could.
Right?
Yeah, I'm sure they could. But realistically, I mean, their roster is what? 120 people?
Bro, the whole Dark Order doesn't have to be in this game.
I understand that, but,
nobody's playing with Johnny Hungy.
Johnny Hungy might play with Johnny Hungy. I'm sure whoever -1 wants to be in the video game will be in the video game.
I'm going to have to look at this footage when we get off.
I mean, I can send it to you. I still have the link.
But
yeah, there's mini games.
Of course there is.
Like Mario Party style mini games. There's a dancing mini game.
How are they so adult on television and so corny kid in a video game?
I think the last wrestling game to have mini games was Judgment Day? Maybe it was WWE Judgment Day. I don't know. Listen, if it plays well, I can forgive whatever, but we'll see. I don't know. It just made me really nervous that they're 2.5 years in. They've already got into development. They've already got box art, and it seems like they're pushing this out before it's ready.
Yeah, because it's gonna come at the end of the year, right? Or early 23.
I would hope it's Q2 at this point.
Boy, it looks like that, huh?
It legitimately looks like an iPhone game. But we'll wait and see. I mean, the cover art looks good, so.
Well, my cover arts usually look good, and that doesn't mean the album is.
It depends on the album.
Any other news and notes from around the world of professional wrestling, Pumps?
I watched from the August 6th episode of New Japan, part of their G1, which, by the way, the G1 Climax show is the 18th in America. I watched the Ospreay Shingo Takagi 4. Phenomenal. These two are some of the best in the business. In any company, go out of your way to find this match, even though you won't. It was great. And it was under 30 minutes because there was a 30-minute time limit. So it's a quick little snippet of, oh yeah, Shay, no, that's not at all what the game looks like. I know that's the early footage that they put out there, but no. It's nope.
Nope. Oh,
anyway.
How about that?
No.
Because
that's not the gameplay they showed. They showed the let me log out chat. Give me a moment here. I'll send it.
These stills don't look bad.
No, they don't, and that's the problem. That is the problem. So
look at Shay right on top of it.
Message TH. Boom. Just send it to you, Nate. And Shay.
Oh, well, this is Xbox, first of all, so that's the problem.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. Any hoozle. If you want to do a live react, but yeah, that's what I think. About 30 seconds in is when they show the gameplay.
It's Brit.
Yeah, it's Tony and Britt. Yeah, so it starts with Tony and Britt, and then it gets into the.
Because Tony plays video games.
He actually does.
He does. I know. I listen to him every week, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Let's go. It doesn't look that bad, bro.
It looks like an iPhone game.
You're being dramatic.
Okay. I want it to be good. I'm not. I'm saying temper your expectations.
Well, their movements seem very much like an iPhone game. Like the way that people are moving, and the way things are. Like it's not fluid. For sure.
Right. Yes. Like the trash can. There's the.
Bro, why are they playing baseball and dancing?
That's the mini games.
This is gonna happen in the middle of a match.
No.
Oh.
My assumption is that's how you get in-game currency to unlock stuff. Again, strictly speculation. Strictly speculation.
That didn't look.
Oh
great.
shit, Shay! Shay's got it in the chat, right on your video screens now. We'll live react with it, fans.
It was. Wait, what just happened?
No, maybe not. Oh, Shay put it on the screen and then it took it down. So I don't know. Probably trying to avoid copyright.
Oh, all right. It's all good. Anyway, yeah, the movements. Oh, the movements.
Gotcha.
The movements were not great.
Right. Well, while we're waiting for that, go watch Shingo Takagi and Will Ospreay because it was great. And then find yourself the G1 final on Wednesday.
Can we watch?
We'll get to see who punches their ticket to January 6th.
We watch the Briscoes and FTR yet?
No, I checked today. It's still not up there. Very upset.
Have they figured us out?
Upset. Oh, he finally smartened up, yo.
Man,
it's hard for us to do a live react to this video when I don't know, like, there's like a lag, you know?
I mean, there is, but we're still getting you know.
Look, Tony Schiavone has, or no, is that who's got the J's on? Is that fucking?
Oh, that's Britt. That's
Britt. Yeah.
Look how easy this is to play. You didn't have to figure out a million.
Also, why
buttons.
is this?
You know, I could have
footage they decided to show Britt versus Adam Cole.
I started playing, and I'm already the best at it.
Because those are probably the only
career
character
mode,
models that are finished.
Mini games.
Wow,
See, like those, like this, that Russian leg sweep, that shit doesn't look bad.
No, but like the chair, the trash can, like it needs a lot.
Yeah.
To get to, you know.
Right.
And I'm fine with, you know, grapple kick, whatever, but you know, I don't know.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see.
It will be. Yeah. So that was the THQ showcase of Fight Forever. And yeah.
Is it getting dragged on social media?
No. I mean, I haven't seen. You think the wrestling universe is bad online? You have video games, boy. So I try to stay out of the discourse.
Speaking of video games, I meant to go to the metaverse again this week, and I didn't.
Yeah, the metaverse report.
Yeah, I didn't. Was you know, I was gonna do it again, and I didn't. Maybe I'll do it tonight.
Can anybody hear me?
Can anybody hear me?
Fantastic. Top tier.
Yeah. All right. Last week we had 78 views. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Our show from 2 weeks ago has crept over 100. The one before that's 140. So we really appreciate you guys showing up and showing out, checking our show out.
Still no response from G.I. Joe Unmade Bed Boy.
No.
We're still here.
No.
We've only dropped one video in 2 weeks. We're here every Sunday. Just saying.
Still no Noggin Boss separate video links. Still no metaverse talk, separate video link.
Man on the street interviews.
Man on the street interviews. Just yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
Well, you know.
It's morphin time, I guess.
Cowabunga, dude.
Yeah.
Is that what they say? I don't know.
Form dinosaur.
Ah, yes. Ready to form Voltron.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, no, that was the good show. Sorry.
Pumps, where can they find you?
Pump61 on Instagram. Maybe the Illuminerdi's Twitch. I don't know. They don't want me. They don't want me nowhere. Tuesdays on Twitch, the Illuminerdi's channel. Be there or be square. Not to be confused with BFAB.
We're gonna fucking renegotiate our contract.
Yeah. I want a 50-50 split of all the super chats. Fishing for views.
You can find me at Nathan Has Skill on all the things. New album coming out soon.
Still no release date. Still no album title.
Nope. Working. But we're gonna have a new single soon.
You can also find Nate at Verde Plus.
Yeah. You can also find me at Verde Plus. Football season's right around the corner.
Yeah, my team won in the preseason. Did yours?
Nope. I'm excited for fantasy football.
Did Throw DMT do anything?
Fucking Joe Throgan.
Joe Throgan?
No.
Ayahuasca is for lovers?
Yeah, no, bro. Fucking A-Rod is not playing in the preseason, dude.
Well, that $500 isn't going to spend itself.
Yeah, hey, be nice to each other. Follow the Illuminerdi on all the stuff.
Don't bring home the nuclear codes.
Hey,
that could be bad for you.
Shout out to Shay. Thank you
for
coming here every week and doing what you do.
Shout out to the Justice Department, the FBI, Merrick Garland. Save us from ourselves because I live in the South.
Yeah, be nice to each other. Thanks for coming out.
At least I have chicken.